Hey, chiropractor, Dr. Fred. I want to talk to you about something that is so completely counterintuitive. Why? Because we've taught educate, and then maybe they'll get lifestyle. So I want to talk about why patient education will not get 90% of your patients into lifestyle. And when we can do that, how do we make a bigger impact in our patients' lives now? Now, I was the same way. I had four coaches, educate. And guess what I found out? Some people really don't care about that information or education. The bigger your practice gets, the more you have to educate. And then education becomes more work. And if education was really the way after 128 years, then maybe more than 4.2%, according to Gallup studies, would realize chiropractic is actually a lifestyle and a healthcare system. So I know this is counterintuitive, but hang with me. I'm going to show you why this works, why we get 90% people in lifestyle, and what I learned after studying 25 years of human behavior to set the bar that high and actually jump over it. So this is coming from our secrets to the seven-figure lifestyle practice, turning your purpose into profits. And that's our online training where we show you front door to back door how to create 7 figures a year just with your lifestyle wellness patients. Now, that's not 7 figures a year with your whole practice. That's eventually getting 7 figures a year just with your lifestyle. Man, that is a high bar. And we have people that are certainly doing that. So here's the model. Hey, here's the model that I grew up with in chiropractic. Optimal spine equals optimal health. That's the purpose. That's the truth, right? But here's what I found. That this isn't the best model. Oh my God, Fred, what are you talking about? Well, let's look at this. I mean, spinal correction, optimal spine. What's that mean? That becomes a result. And then optimal health. What's the problem with that? That becomes a result. Have you ever noticed that patients quit before they're in optimal health? Right? They get halfway through the program. Their organ problems and health problems are like 40 or 50% better. They haven't felt like this in years. And all of a sudden, I don't have the money, but I'm buying a new car, but I'm buying a new house. And doc, I don't have time anymore. And work is busy and the kids and blah, blah, blah. That's where optimal spine, optimal health got me. Right? Correct the spine. They get better. Bye. Why? Because you sold them a product or service. So I'm going to show you what I figured out, that their biggest subluxation isn't in their spine, it's in their mind. And until you change their belief system, why? Because lifestyle is a belief. It's a belief system that creates a mindset of why your patients know that chiropractic is the primary health care for them and their family for the rest of their lives. That becomes a belief system. So if you don't know how to change people's belief systems, how to pattern interrupt, how to reframe, how to be able to determine their belief systems, how to ask the right questions, how to neuro-emotionally rewire them on the spot in a pre-consult, consult, exam, day to ROF, daily visit, re-exam, new patient workshop, through all those steps, that's why they eventually quit. Now, will some people get it? Absolutely. But we're setting the bar at 90%, 9 out of 10. And when you get 9 out of 10, you have now created a 7-figure lifestyle practice. And what's the benefit of that? Man, it's easy. You're not burning out your front desk with recalls. You don't hear time and money excuses. People are in a better mood. They're not complaining about pain at the tables. You don't have the enduring suffering of patients quitting. You make big time life changes and then they quit. I mean, we can go on and on and on when patients don't get it. And why did I start studying human behavior almost 30 years ago? Because I lost thousands of patients with patient education. So let's check this out. So what's next? So what's really the model that we want to use? How do you move this thing? There we go. Let's move that text over there. Okay, first of all, we have to say, let's give them an optimal mind. Let's change belief systems. Let's have them not just understand what a subluxation is, but know that their spine and nervous system is the foundation of health and life in the body. And the only reason they show up on day one with their back pain, neck pain, headaches, ulcerative colitis, heart problems, blood pressure, autoimmune disease, is because they didn't know that. And so what they believed before got them into the situation where they're in now. And then how are they going to live after that? So first of all, we change their belief system. The first step of them all is optimal mind. Then what do? They're investing in an optimal life. And I'm going to show you the most number one important question that if you want to draw a straight line to a 7-figure lifestyle wellness practice, then your focus has to be very narrow. That means 80 to 100 plus PVA. That means they're staying for life. So first of all, optimal mind, spine and nervous system's foundation. You didn't do that. That's why you have all these health problems. So yeah, we're going to fix your health problems, but that's automatic. We're not focused on it. We're focused on how do you want to live your life? And then when they buy and invest in an optimal life, now they have to go through optimal spine, optimal health. So first you change their mind, then they want to live chiropractic, then they go into fixing their spine or whatever corrective program you have. Now there's no time and money on correction. They're not buying optimal spine. Optimal spine is the first step. They're investing in optimal life. Why? Because you created an optimal mind. Why? You identified old belief systems. You neuroemotionally rewired them into new, more empowering belief systems. And now to live that life that they want, we set 20, 30-year health and life goals. Hey, we have boot camp, the retention boot camp coming up in Atlanta this week. August 25th through the 27th. And, we're going to go through exactly how to do this. And so once they invest in a life, now optimal spine is the first step. So there's one question, man, this is your only focus. One question for an 80 to 100 plus PVA. It's laser sharp focus. It's the only thing you care about. You don't really need to talk about anything else other than this question right here. And that is, geez, where to go? How do you want to live? When that is your focus, how do you want to live? Then what's the reference point we establish on day 1, day 2? How have you lived up to this point? Did you go to pain-based chiropractors? Did they tell you spine and nervous system was foundational life without the body? Did they set short-term goals to just get out of pain? Did your doctor who gave that asthma inhaler, did he tell you one of the most common causes of asthma is injury to the upper thoracic and cervical spine that causes nerve stress that weakens your lungs and weakens your immune system? Did they tell you your allergies as a kid is going to progress into asthma, digestive problems, and possibly an autoimmune disease as you get older, right? So how do you want to live? Now, once you go through day 1, day 2, what's the purpose? Just to assess the damage of how they lived up to this point. And then that pivotal fork in the road question, how do you want to live? What do you want your health to be like from this moment forward? Then that's it. Why from this moment forward? Because it gives them responsibility. If they say they want to be healthy, then hey, if you want to live healthy, would you agree you got to get healthy first, right? So your only focus is how do you want to live? Because once they answer that, now their family is automatic. Now they'll stay for years. Now chiropractic becomes their healthcare, and you become their healthcare leader, advocate, and they come to you first. They don't go outside, right? Because Romans 12:2, do not conform to the patterns of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And how do we renew their mind in chiropractic lifestyle? Change their belief system. So here's what we want to do. Hey, this is a short little blurb. We're going to spend 2.5 days on the Perfect Retention Boot Camp. Go to elitecoachingllc.com. Schedule a discovery call with me. You can email me. You can go to my cell phone. I can give you these tips. We have secrets to the 7-figure lifestyle practice, online coaching. Hey, we're in the process of putting that website. Just give me a call, email me, and I can give you more info on how to apply. How do you want to live as your laser sharp focus? And man, this will change everything. It'll take you straight to an 80 to 100 PVA, and then it's just a matter of time before you have a 7-figure lifestyle practice. How cool are you? All right, thanks. Love you guys.